Hey guys, so you've seen some of our renovation videos. We did the bunkhouse, I think we did maybe some bathroom painting videos, stuff like that. Now it's time for the big reveal. We've finished all of the renovations. We've been camping in it for about a month now, and we are super excited to show you all of the changes we made to this 2016 Open Range 376 FBH. It's a really cool layout, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, come on in. I'm so excited to show you around. Let's go. Well, welcome to our Open Range 376 FBH. We are in love. It wasn't love when we first got it, but it has become something that we are really excited to show you. So let's go ahead and take a look around. So when we first picked up this RV, it did not look like this. A few things that we did in this room that I feel like made a huge difference was we replaced all of the lighting. Now, if you're watching this and you are going to be renovating an RV, here's something that I did not know that I want you to know. You actually can replace your RV lights with residential lighting. It's really more about the bulb. So the biggest difference between this light bulb and a residential light bulb is that this is a 12-volt DC light bulb. So you can actually order these online and go ahead and install them into any light fixture of your choosing, so you are not restricted by just RV lighting. So we found these lights at IKEA, and we also did some Amazon shopping to find some lantern lights that we really loved, and I feel like that made a big difference in this room. Another big difference that you'll notice is that we did have a microwave here, and my wonderful husband decided that it would be a really great idea if we totally got rid of the microwave and we went with an open shelving concept. So we decided that we wanted to modernize our RV a little bit and make it feel really homey. We decided to go with an open shelf concept, and I just really loved the way that it looked. Plus, it got rid of the bulky microwave overhead and gave us a little bit more added space to show our own personal style, which in an RV, I think it makes a huge difference, especially when it's your home and not just maybe like a weekend type scenario. We wanted our home to reflect our personality, and I feel like by these small elements, it made a huge difference. So I want to point out a few features, and that is that we decided to go with this awesome live edge shelving. We found an amazing deal with an amazing sawmill that was local, and we went and we picked it up. We went ahead and matched it with this really cool live edge cutting board, and it's nice because it just makes this whole area feel a little more custom, and we love it. Speaking of custom, you'll notice that we replaced our RV oven. If you want more information on that, you can go and check out our previous video where we went a little more in detail about it. Here's what you need to know. The RV ovens that come stock in these things, they just don't maintain a consistent temperature. I always found like burn spots all over my food, so this was a nice touch, and I'm really glad that we replaced it. One thing that I really love about this floor plan is this really cool window on the door. Normally this doesn't have a window at all in other RVs, but I love that Open Range went ahead and put a nice large window there. It lets in a lot of light, and I can see the kids outside. All right, one thing that has been, I think, one of my favorite changes in this RV has been getting rid of the stock molding that came in this RV. It had these giant stars, and it was just so dated, and we actually replaced it, and it was a whole lot easier than what I thought. The stain that we use really complements the cabinetry, and I love that it also kind of makes everything feel a little bit more modern so that the design makes a little more sense. The other addition in this room that has been one of my favorites has been the updated window treatments. We decided that we wanted to keep the roller shades, but we wanted to add in a better, I guess, curtain situation, because the curtains that come in these things are just so dated. So we added in our very own curtains and we replaced the furniture. The thing that I love about this table is that it's perfect for 4 people. You can actually extend it and it's really nice for the space. We got it at IKEA and I really love that it complemented the chairs really well. And then of course you have to have a spot for your Berkey. Our Berkey got its very own stand and I really love how this turned out. Every RVer has a Berkey probably sitting on a counter somewhere, and if you're watching this, I know you and you know me, and we all know that it sits on a counter. But given our limited countertop space, I wanted to try and create something that made a little more sense. This actually is a plant stand that you can find on our Amazon storefront, linked in the description. And we decided that we would attach it together to make a Berkey stand. So let me tell you a little story about a last minute modification that's actually changed my life, and it's this live edge shelf right here. If you're following us on Instagram, you will know that this shelf almost didn't even happen, but it has been probably one of my favorite renovations in the RV. It's just a cool modification and it's a catch-all spot for all of our electronics that need to be charged. And it's awesome because it keeps everything sort of hidden out of the way and we always know where to find something. It's usually right here. Admittedly, as we're filming this right now, I'm realizing all of the cool modifications that we did, and it's hard to kind of wrap my head around all of it, but this entire piece right here, Nate actually put peel and stick tile on. This was like an ugly gray marble color that came from the dealership. But I love what he did here, and this is just a peel and stick tile, and it made such a big difference. I love how we've been able to kind of bring in a color palette, and we were able to do it by using just small elements. And one thing that we did was we actually replaced the kitchen faucet for a few different reasons. Number one, the one previously was terrible. I mean, it did not have any water pressure. And then also this one just looks so cool, and it wasn't crazy expensive. So this was an inexpensive modification that I feel like made a huge difference in the room. And if you're interested in this faucet, it's linked in the description on our Amazon storefront. And check this out. Ta-da! This is awesome for filling up the Berkey, and it's got awesome water pressure. So let me take you to our magical, dreamy, hygge bedroom. But before I do that, I want you guys just to take notice really quickly of these steps. Isn't this cool? It's actually live edge wood, and it's just a really cool addition that we thought made the space look a little more custom. But I do want to show you something really cool. Check this out. It's hidden storage now too. I'm not going to show you in there though. That's stuff you can't see. But I will take you to our bedroom. Come on. This is everything I was dreaming of. When we first decided that we were going to renovate an RV, I wanted to try and find like a design or a style that I wanted to go with. And the only thing that I could come up with was that I wanted it to be cozy, and I feel like this space is so cozy, but it didn't start out that way. So let me tell you what it looked like before. There were these crazy overhead cabinets that literally came right about here. So the space looked super closed in, and when I first walked this RV, I hated the master bedroom. Like, I did not like it at all. And Nate and I decided that if we could make this bedroom magical, it would be the perfect RV. And guys, it's perfect. We decided that we would take out the cabinets. We painted the walls. We added in a new bed. We added in new countertops. These were handmade by Nate and I. I stained those things myself, and it's just a cool room. It's a really great space. Again, with the lights, okay? If you're watching this, you are not limited on lights, my friend. These are some Amazon favorites of mine, and it made the room just so cool. And look, I have plants. I'm a plant lady now. Look at that. I would not have been able to have that with those cabinets. I love this space. Before I show you our bathroom, I just want to point out one more element in this bedroom that makes it magical, and that is all that is going on behind me. As you can see, we replaced the molding that came stock in this with some gorgeous live edge that I'm in love with. We also decided that we would cover up one of the mirrors because the whole mirror thing was just a lot. And I love it. I love this space. Let's go check out the bathroom. I'm so excited to show you because I have a washer and dryer now. Come on. Well, I'm the proud owner of a full washer and dryer. We love it. It's so awesome. Listen, I'm on my 4th year of full-time travel, and I did not have this for my first 3, and I don't even know what I was doing. This thing is amazing, and I love it, and the bathroom's also really cool too, so let me show you. If you have not gotten the opportunity to check out our video where we installed this, you should go and watch it because we prevented a major disaster with one little tip that's in that video. So if you're somebody who is looking for a good washer install video, that's the one. But let's talk about what we did in here, okay? This room was really confusing to me at first, and I had no clue what we were going to do. So as I was going through Lowe's, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll know that we decided together, Instagram and I, that we were going to paint the cabinetry black. It's more of a dark gray. It's called Carbon Copy Black, and I'm so glad that we did that. Here's the deal. I needed something that was kind of like a standout element in this room, and I feel like the black really did that. We also decided to go ahead and update the fixtures, and this was actually a pretty easy thing to do because this fixture was a great install, and it's on our Amazon storefront, and this little bowl is adorable, and I love it. Now, check this out. These did not come in the RV. This was also a project that Nate and I did together, and this is actually wood that's been pressed together, stained, and cut to create these gorgeous pine countertops. It was a really great addition, and I'm glad that we did it. So, speaking of additions in this awesome little bathroom, do you see this adorable live edge that Nate put in for me? This whole area, if this shelf weren't here, is a really weird area. There's angles to it that just didn't make sense. But when you put this little live edge shelf there, it all just kind of makes sense. And I love it. But now I can hear my kids in their bunk room, and they're ready for us to come and take a look. So we're gonna head into the bunk room now. But I'm gonna let Nate show you that one because he did so much work in there that he needs to explain it. So I'm gonna film, and we're gonna go and show you the bunk room with Nate. Okay, give me the camera.
Okay, my turn. This is the kids' bunk room. It's something I'm really proud of. I worked really hard on it. And, well, actually, my dad and I worked really hard on it. I could not have gotten it done without him. Let's go check it out. So this is something that I've been continuously getting hugs and thank yous from the kids for. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving. We totally revamped this thing. So over here, there was a jackknife sofa that we removed. It's what the kids slept on for way too long. They were ready to have beds of their own. So we took that out. The other side came stock with another jackknife sofa. So we took both of them out, and we decided to give them, I kind of wanted to go with like a clubhouse feel, but I also kind of integrated, I don't know if you've seen like the Japanese micro hotel, capsule hotel things. That was kind of the inspiration for this. But I essentially just put a plywood face up on the slide frame and then cut out these little cubby holes basically. And then we got custom cut mattresses to put on for their beds. The bed's raised up so that there is some toy storage underneath, which we have organized with these plastic totes. And guys, toy storage has just been incredible in this thing. If you remember, or if you've been following us and you remember, we were in a Class A motorhome before where the kids just had bunk beds in a hallway. They had no kind of play space of their own, so the toys kept coming out into the living area. This way, they've got almost 80 square feet of floor space to themselves. They can destroy this, and all we have to do is shut the door. And it's actually been working out just as planned. Because we're in this for the long haul in terms of living in an RV, we wanted to customize this for our kids. We didn't want to think about resale, anything like that. So what we wanted to do is personalize this for the kids. Our son's middle name is Wild, so we put this piece up here for him, and then we included these handholds for rock climbing. He loves it. He loves it. I can't tell you how much he loves it. The other thing we did for him, specifically for him, was we put in this lap desk. It's a removable lap desk so that he can take this out and put it down on the ground if he wants to, but it's made specifically for Legos. We bought these Lego mats and put contact glue down, and he spends all his time over here. Now, because we did that for him, we put in a little hobby area for Ella. So this has got all of her craft stuff kind of put over here, and we built this custom desk for her out of the same stuff we did the countertops for in the master bathroom. Christian found this cool Eames style chair. Man, everything just goes together seamlessly, and she is in love with it. Now, the kids have just enormous storage in their closets. In terms of closet space in an RV, you really don't get stuff like this. It's a little messy, sorry for the mess, but we've got homeschool stuff up here, clothes down here, shoes, hooks for backpacks. Our son has just the same amount of storage on the other side, and then there's also storage behind this TV.
You can pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not too messy. So, in terms of living in an RV, we just have an incredible amount of storage. Over here in Ella's bed, it's the same on both, but I wanted to show you there are some custom shelves inside for putting their water bottle on at night. It's just some artwork, some special stuff for them. So this floor plan came with a half bath up in this den area. And I think that's what this was designed to be. It was designed to, like, if you want to take another family camping with you, you've got 2 jackknife sofas with the beds and a half bath. Well, for us, it's just our kids' room. So we want to kind of revamp the half bath here just because it was very plain and a very weird layout. Like the faucet was on the side of the sink, which just made no sense to me, especially since I was able to change it to a better configuration. A little tiny, so if we can squeeze in. But we redid the countertops, same countertops as what was in the master bath. This shape was a little easier to do, so it worked out perfectly. We put in peel and stick tile, add the mirror, same faucet as the master, same vessel style bowl as the master. Everything worked out really nice. We added some racks for towels and hooks for drying bathing suits and whatnot. It really turned out nice. And throughout the whole RV, we changed out all the flooring to the vinyl plank, and man, it worked out so nicely. So throughout the video, you may have heard us talk about what we didn't like about the floor plan, or what we didn't like about the fifth wheel. So, for clarity's sake, why did we get this rig? Well, there was one real reason. Our bedroom is up there, and I don't know if you remember, but there were steps going up into that bedroom, and our master is in the back. The kids' bunk room is up in the front. So, because there's steps going up into our bedroom, that means that there's something underneath. Well, I'm going to show you what that is. Now, it's a little messy, but you can tell how much space there is back here. It is a massive amount of space, especially for a fifth wheel that's not a toy hauler. This space back here, you can fit a full-size kayak all the way up there. So for full-time RVing, this is a fantastic option. If you don't want to go up to a triple axle toy hauler, to have this much space where you can stand bikes upright in the back, it's incredible. It really is. Now, this is in addition to the standard pass-through storage on every fifth wheel that's up front, and I'll show you that as well. So this is the standard pass-through storage that everyone has on their fifth wheel. So you can see how much space we gained by having that rear storage. And the numbers match up too, which is really important when you're talking about weight considerations. So every RV should have one of these, and that is it's a weight rating, and it tells you exactly what the cargo capacity of this RV is. And until you go up to a triple axle toy hauler, this is the most weight that you can get inside an RV. This floor plan has the highest weight capacity for its year. So that was the real reason we went with it, because we've been in a fifth wheel before, and as soon as you start loading on like kayaks or anything like that, you're already over the weight limit. So this was a great option for us. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and watching our tour of our 2016 Open Range 376 FBH. We really hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to renovate. We might have plans for more in the future. I don't know. I think we have a few ideas in mind for more renovation. I'll talk to you about that later. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you should go ahead and do that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not following us on Instagram, I would love it if you would do that. We're over there at Project Trek, where we share kind of more up-to-date stuff. Yeah. All right. Bye. See ya.